Hello out there. This is the radio show that brings you the latest from the wasteland and everything that is going on beyond the walls of the bunker where I grew up. My name is Andy, and this is my co-host, Number 4. Say hi, Number 4.
I don't want to be a part of this. I had a lovely spot inside of the bunker, and I would prefer to be back there, honestly.
Okay, well, that makes one of us. We are sitting in the back of the solar-powered van that I definitely did not steal and obtained illegally from my parents.
She stole it.
Who know where I am and don't care. So my parents, for some reference, were doomsday preppers who got a really early start. So about 3 years before the toaster popped, we went underground. And they seemed, I don't know, kind of suspiciously unsurprised by the nuclear annihilation, and pretty much just left me alone to read a bunch of books and listen to old tapes of things that they had from the before times, and ignored me while they worked on experiments they liked better. So anyway, not here to go through all of my trauma, just here to talk to you, whoever's out there. Anything else from you, Number 4?
Doug, Barbara, if you're listening, we traveled 14 hours north and appear to be parked near a structure that has letters on it. It says GAS. There's a fallen tree on the structure. Again, 14 hours north by northwest, potentially. I'm sorry, I was in the back of a van and don't typically move.
You're really going to do this? You're really going to be a killjoy? The world is our oyster.
I'm a vegetarian, thank you very much. Do you know why your parents built that bunker? So that we wouldn't have to be out here in the world experiencing freedom. We were safe. We were secure. We were stagnant. It was lovely. We didn't have to worry about all of the things that can happen to someone traveling the wilderness. We were safe. And now we are 14 hours from safe. And you want to talk to people.
Yeah, I do. Number 4, do you know why Doug and Barbara built that bunker?
Safety. Potential apocalypse.
No.
Things that happened.
Fear. Okay, so they were right, but that doesn't make them right. You know? Like, they're out there living in fear with their experiments. I think, honestly, it's a little weird. I think it's weird to want to go underground while the world is otherwise fine, and not participate in a collective experience. I mean, everyone else in the world also experienced nuclear annihilation, but my parents decided to isolate. They decided to not be very neighborly, and it just, I don't know, it isn't fair. You know, it isn't fair that I didn't get to go through that shared experience with everyone else in the world, and now, you know, what do I know about anything?
Lord.
What?
Child, you're upset that you did not get to experience the apocalypse?
Okay, you know what? I wasn't going to sell you out, but you're a plant. I wasn't going to sell you out to our listeners because I thought they might take us more seriously if they didn't know that we were a teenager and a plant, but you're a plant.
You know what?
So
I'll bet there's more plants out there than people.
Maybe so. I look forward to finding out.
If we have plant listeners, I apologize.
I'm not saying there's anything less valuable about plants or sentient plants, but I will say I just refuse to be bossed around by you. So
can we go home?
No.
Okay. Well, what are we going to do then?
We're going to wait for this van to stop charging, and once it's done, we're going to keep moving forward, and hopefully we're going to find some spectacular guests for the next episode of Hello Out There.
I hate it.
Van's done.
All right. Put me in the van. Can I sit in the front this time?
Fine.
Yes.
But you don't get to touch the radio. Hello Out There stars Lyndi Macke as Andy and Taylor Davis as Number 4. Produced by Ben Macke, Lyndi Macke, and Taylor Davis. Music by Augusto Denise. Email us at helloouttherepodcast@gmail.com or follow us on Twitter @podouthere. Hello Out There is an improvised comedy podcast, and any resemblance to individuals living or dead is purely coincidental. Thanks for listening.